Hi y'all and welcome back to City Skylines. I am back. It's been I think maybe over 8 days or something like that since I last... Oh man, this city looks nice. Yeah, it's good to be back after a while because makes you kind of appreciate all the work you put into it, I guess. So there you go. Yep. Yeah, 8 days away or having to do composition for movies and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think I've had my fill of oboes and violinists for about a month. So let's get back on to what I love doing, and that's sharing my love of this game with you guys, I guess. So last time, what did we do? Oh yeah, that was it here, wasn't it? Here. What I call my alien goggle interchange. Although to me it looks like a football, but that does look like some big glasses, I guess, something like that. And we were trying to... It's kind of pretty, I like this. We're trying to build up my population. Where's my escape button? There it is. So we're on 20007. We are trying to get to here, if you remember, 34,000. There we go. Trying to get to there. So it's going to be more of the same, I guess, or more building and deleting. That's probably lack of educated people. Oh, I missed a tile. Nobody told me that. Let's change that up right now. There we go. So yeah, we are still trying to build up the population, so that's what I'm going to do really on this episode here. So where should we start building? That's the question. I think I'm going to start building from here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm looking at this here. Yeah, this is my yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, well, whatever this is, I'm gonna move that because this is temporary here. The street I might keep the same. I don't know. So let's move these around. So I'm gonna put them over here because this is definitely industry area here. All this. It's gonna put this over here. So let's put us a little road in here. So we're gonna go to this little dirt track here. Now where do I want that? I'll put that in here. Looks like it could fit in okay there. Now, as you can see, if you look at my garbage facilities, I've only got this one here and this one here, so it's not exactly anything to write home about. Now, these take up too much room, but I'm going to stick all these in here. Let me see. I'm going to put that here, if I can fit it in. Go and fit it in, there we go. And if the garbage gets worse, I'll just fill more of these in here. Now, where's my... crematorium? Here it is, somewhere, he says, looking for... There it is. I'll stick this right at the end. And now we see we're faced with power issues. That's because of this police station here. Needs to hook up into there somehow. There we go. That was easy. Now, where shall I first build my streets and all that? I'm thinking here. Yeah, let's do it here. So, now this is all obvious. Should this be more the same? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Now, I definitely want this to be residential. Here, there's kind of a train track in the way. So, what we're going to do, we are going to put all these on again, put straight roads, and we're going to try and do a kind of one-way runaround system here. Now, I'm going to go with, what is this one? This is a 4-lane. Wow, 4-lane? That's overkill. What's this one here? One-way road with wide sidewalks. Yeah, I might go with that one. So in the meantime, before I do that, let's put this... Yeah, let's put a couple of connecting roads in here. So we'll put one there. I'm going to have them as a two-way, I believe. That's the whole idea behind this. So where's my little... That's my favorite one there. You don't want too many roads interlocking with these kind of... These are arterial roads, I guess, maybe. Or collectors. We'll put one in here. Like that. So let's get on with these one ways now. This one here now. I don't really want too many things hitting into this main street here, so I'm gonna have like a frontage road here. So we're gonna go there, and we're gonna go there, and there. How many squares is that, by the way? He says, asking himself. That is 900. What is 900 this way? That is just about kind of there. Could I go for an old square one? Or maybe I can get away with this one. Let's try this. Now I'm gonna go there. And there, and there. So I'm okay with this right now. This is pretty cool. Gonna have some buildings facing off here. Now, let's put... Be gone, Mr. Evil Pop-Up. Let's put this row back in here, like that. There we go. That rounds that off. So now we can put something kind of fancy in there if I want to. So let's get on with... What can I have here? Now, the normal grid format can be very, very boring. So is there anything else I can do to make it look better? I don't know. I don't know. That changes things up, doesn't it? Oh, this is... Yeah, here we go. Exciting Designs Part 3. I'm gonna go with that. I had no idea you could actually do that. I never tried that before, but it's pretty cool. Now let's change that road again. So which one was it? That 4-lane, wasn't it? This one here. So we're gonna put that somewhere else. Just there. That hooks in perfect. Yeah, will these go down? Oh, they will. Look at this. Keeping it at 45-degree angles. Is that true 45? Not so much. Oh, it's kind of a janky. Can I change it around? Let me try that. Let's try something out. Now if I get rid of this road here, this one here, and I've moved that down here. Can I get roads to hook into here? That's the question. Let's have a look. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I knew I'd find a way of getting over the problem. It's not very isometrical, is it? But it kind of works. Kind of works. Let's carry on with that design. Well, I change things up, you know. Oh, there we go. That's kind of not that fancy looking, I guess. I probably could do better, but I kind of like the idea of having like a couple of little strange shapes there, so that's kind of cool. So I'm going to go with that. So let's see, what can we put in here? Yeah, we can have this here is the this commercial complex. I don't know what they're going to fit in there, but let's give that a try. Put that back on. Alright, so let's see here. Now, we got to encourage people to move in here, so let's see. We got garbage is catered for over here, as you see there. Now, let's have a look at the healthcare. You definitely need some healthcare over here. These haven't got anybody. I mean, they got the hospital here. So maybe that would realistically cover all this. But I'm going to put a medical clinic in here anyway. So let's see, where can I put this? Yeah, maybe I could have another connection over here. So put that there like that. Change it up for that road there, I think. I think that's the same mode you got there. Let's have a look. Yep, I'm happy with that. There we go. So so they got the police here. This is police, or this it is the police. There we go. They got police here. We got the fire there. So that's them catered for them there. Now how we medical fire. Let's look at fire. How we for fire. Well, they would really realistically be covered by this for a fire house over here, wouldn't they? And they got one there, so they don't really need it, even though this doesn't show up there. They also, what they need is some water pipes. Let's see if I can put some more of them in. There we go. Sorry, city planner, I'm still not doing the way it should be done, which is under the streets like this. I'm trying to look after my nodes and all that, my node count. So I do apologize in advance, but there you go. Now let me see, power. We need power now. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. But what stars we got coming in? Oh, they've come in. Oh, that's kind of okay. I'm okay with this. It's pretty cool. Now let us see. Schools. Now we gotta have a school in here, haven't we? Because I got these kindergartens. You got one there. You got one over there. One over there. Now these are really just to encourage people to move in. Would I put a school anywhere here? I would, if I had a school anywhere, I'd put it around here somewhere. So we're gonna go again with that its own little separate kind of road. I like the idea of that. We're gonna go with the one with the median. Put that right in the middle there. Like that. There we go. Slip it in. Back to the school. Now, which one shall I go for? Should I go for that one? Yeah, I like that one. That one looks alright to me. There you go. So that'll be the school. Without any power, as per usual. Give you another temporary hookup. There we go. So let's go into public libraries. We got one there and we put one there, haven't we? Yeah, that's right. So we're fine for that. So I'm okay with that. Now let's get on to the park scene. There we go. I'm going to go with that. I'm happy with that. Here. And the rest of this is going to be high residential, I believe. Well, they really do need higher education. So perhaps I can look into that next time around. So let me see. Here. Do I need to put in any paths in? That's the question. I mean, the connectivity here is pretty cool. Let's put a path in here. I believe this looks like a good place to put a path. Yep, I'm happy with that. Now let's see if we can fill all this up, get some people moving in, increase our population. Might leave a couple more areas with stores. I'm thinking about it. So let's go. First of all, start here. Do this triangle here. What is that? That is not enough educated workers. So maybe I gotta put another university in. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this piece of land here aside for university. Now I'm gonna put one temporarily in. Let's go for an avenue again. Put them all back on. Now this is temporary. It is gonna be located here, but it's not gonna be like that. I'm just gonna put you there for now. That's made a lot of people happy. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like the idea of this being a university. It's kind of cool. So hopefully that'll help with all these store owners here, which are popping in nicely. Shame these are kind of like tall like this, but you know, what else can you do? Let's fill in some more residential. Now let me think about putting in some more of those parks. Now I like the idea of giving them some spots to go to. So let's go on with now basketball court. We could put that here. And tennis we could put on the other side. How that? There you go. That should make them all happier. There we go. I'm feeling real happy about this place now. What is this? Oh, I got somewhere to go bowling. That's kind of cool. That's probably change again later on. What level is this on? Oh man, look at that. That's on the lowest end commercial. Yeah, that's a drugstore. Oh, I thought it was bowling. So it's drugstore here. Definitely looks like bowling to me. It's kind of weird. Never mind. Like two of them the same. They gotta change. That one there. Yeah, one of them would change eventually. There we go, so I'm happy with that. I mean, this is shaping out to be a great looking city. Well, it already was, I guess. So there we go, we got all that in. So next on my list of things to do is to reconnect some electricity. What's the problem there? Did I destroy a line by mistake? Yeah, that's a lot better. I wonder what was going on here. All the power has been taken away by all these new buildings. They've taken away all the power, and this is why all these kind of got destroyed. That's okay. They can just rebuild as easy as that. So that's kind of cool. I'm okay with that. So, have I got all this covered? I have. So there we go. I don't think I want any building here. I'm not too sure about that. Here I'm going to design some kind of university layout, I guess. Maybe an education center here. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm loving the office vibe we got here. This is pretty cool. So while that continues to fill in, let's look into what I was planning to do quite a while back, and that is we are going to look at our bus routes. I can't. My city's getting so big I can't remember where the start of the end of it is all now. So let's slow that down. Now my plan was to have maybe two going in here, one going this way, one going this way, and then one going over there. So we're going to have a bus line that feeds all this area and a bus line that feeds all this area here from my little transport hub. So that's my plan. So what we're going to do, we're going to delete all these lines. We're going to start again from scratch. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to buy this tile while I can. Here we go. Now, I don't normally buy tiles until I've maxed out where I've built already, but this one I'm doing this deliberately for these bus lines. So now with this is the big bus avenue, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So what I can do here with this one is I can carry this road on now. Let's go back in here. This one, which one is it? This one here, there we go, got it. Eventually. And we got this bus line here, so gonna have this as a major bus line here. There we go. So we got this major bus route going in here. Let's put that on straight again. Put that there. This is the road that's going to go right down here. Now, which one is it? This one here? Two-way bus only expressway. Well, this is going to be fine. So, what's the elevation like? Too high again. We'll go down 1. Down 1 again. And then 1 again. 2. Let's go 2 this time. There we go. I'm happy with that. That's a lot better. This way we can now have bus routes going from where is it? From the hub all around up and down here. So here we go. This is my overview of my city here. As you can see, this is the bus hub right there. And my plan is, as I mentioned before, several times, something like that, we're going to have buses centraling from this little area here. We're going to have one that comes down to my new tile here. Just one bus. It's going to loop around. We're going to have another bus that covers this area here. So that's bus number 2. Bus number 3, we're going to have cover all this area here. Just the other side of this main avenue, I guess. So that's 1, 2, 3 buses. We got the 4th bus is going to go here, cover all this area, this side. And we're going to have like a mini bus line cover this side. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to have a bus that goes just from here to Manhattan. I'm calling that Manhattan. There we go. So yeah, that's my plan. So let's carry on with that. So I'm thinking, what is the best way to do this? I'm thinking if I create a loop just around here, just for now, just to see what it looks like. So we're going to go with our first bus line. Now where can we loop it? We could loop it around... We can loop around here because this is where the bus service is. We'll start the loop here, so we'll go here. Start there for now. And what we're going to do is we're just going to loop it randomly. Pretty much like that. See that? This is all looped. Now what we're going to do is going to come out of here. And what we're going to do, we're going to look for important places. So the bus line starts here, as you can see. No, not here. Here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for important places that people want to get to. So they want to get to here. This is the town. Now we got these parks here, but they're kind of by design. I'm going to have a bus line maybe to this park here. So we're going to have a bus stop to where this park is here. So let's go back into that view there. So let's put that stop, put a stop here. Take away this stop, don't need that. So I'm going to carry on like that. This is my plan. So anything is important, like a school. Now see, because we got the school right here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this stop over here to where the school is, like that. There we go. And so I'm going to carry on across here looking for important places that the bus is going to stop at. Maybe hook in a couple of residential, so I'll get on with that. Like here, the elder care, that's definitely a good place to put one. Let's come out of here. So yeah, well, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to look around like this. So I got the school and the park there, they're covered. Then I'm going to look around and I'll see, oh, elder care needs on. And if there's any other schools, maybe I'll definitely have a stop near the church. I'm going to have to walk uphill to get there. That kind of thing. And
old music for old listeners.
I'm not going to have a stop here, but I'm definitely going to have a stop covering this little area here. So that's what I'm going to do. Look for important, like the university, and include a stop here. So I'll get on with that right now. There we have it, everybody. This is my first reconfiguration of the bus routes. Now, I'm not going to put one here and here yet because these are not filled in. I mean, I could do a temporary one, maybe. Maybe I'll do, yes, just do a temporary one, then I'll fix on this. But I'm quite happy with this area here. This is all done. So let's put in a quick temporary one. Just normal loop and all that. I'll put you there. I'll gotta put you there right now. Any kind of random place to go for now. One there. This is just maybe to like alleviate some of the traffic. Not that we're going to need to. Because I kind of like it looking busy. One there covers all this area here. That's fine for now. Yeah, let's sneak you back in. Where'd you go? Is it here? Oh, it starts here. Right. That's why I couldn't find it. Never mind. Put that in, and then we loop that back in there like that.
Old music for old.
Just there. There we go. So that's your bus lines right now. These are the... Let's change the color of them. Just so I can look for them in the future. I think. There we go. So let's have a look at the lines. So the yellow line here, this is a temporary one. Here. And the next line is the green one here. That's also temporaries, just to help those people out. But here's the main ones I got. I was thinking like having one line, like I said before, having one line merging all them, but I thought maybe looping on itself might be a bit too complicated, so I put in two lines. It's one service, but it's two buses running opposite ends. Maybe it looks more realistic. I'm not really an expert on bus lines. I've never used a bus really. Probably when I was young, not even then. But yeah, I'm not a bus traveler. Planes and trains maybe, but not buses. Not for me. So here it is. Yeah, so anything going this way around is obviously clockwise because that's where the clock goes, and anything going this way is counterclockwise. So that's what I was trying to do with my intention there. So you got bus line 1. Let's take that off and take it off. Kind of helps having this little thing here. And there's bus line 1. It might look a little bit complicated, but I'm fine with it. Now obviously this goes to the east side of town, so I guess we're doing it from this kind of viewpoint here. Move that out of the way. Oh, perfect! Haha! We have got capital city, so you guess what I'm going to build next time around? You got it. I'm going to build I'm going to build a harbor. There we go. So that's perfect. Oh, that is great timing. So yeah, so where are we? Yeah, so this obviously goes from the hub. And what I've done, as you could probably see carefully, I was making sure what I did. First of all, I did a loop, box loop. And then what I did, I added stops on the most important places. Because this is where people are going to go. They're going to go to medical centers, parks, and all that. They're not really going to go and visit friends. So I put one in the shopping complex here. So all the schools and the healthcare centers and all that are all covered. They got 1 or 2 stops. So it's not really about putting them in where the residents live, because they'll just walk to the nearest stop and then move to where they want to go. And obviously with that one we got the opposite one, which goes the opposite way. There you go. Kind of looks like that. Got 21. Oh, they got 27 vehicles. That might be overkill as far as I'm concerned. I'll have to look into that. And obviously you got on the other side of town, which is the west side. This one seems to be less convoluted. It's in all nice and easy, this one really, to be honest. Goes all the way around here. So there you go on that one, and obviously you got the opposite here, which is the blue line. Does exactly as it says on the tin. There you go, so that's all done. Now I've noticed on here you got all these vehicles here. Now I cannot remember which ones were actually to do with the vanilla game. I believe it's anything that doesn't got the number beside it. So what I'm doing, I'm avoiding all these because it's not part of the original game. Although unfortunately I put in the healthcare on that, and that's not part of the original game. So I kind of made a mistake there, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it for now. Don't criticize me on that one. So you can see this is all the stops. If you click on these, it takes them to exact stops. Like a stop here and one there. And you can see at these stops how many people are waiting. Here, this is the main one. Look at that. There's a lot of people waiting there. So maybe 29 stops is too much, maybe it's not. I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens. I mean 29 vehicles. I think that's a bit too much, to be honest. So there we go. We got like too many buses everywhere, I believe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow a... Let's follow a bus. Now this one seems to be catching up with this one. Let's go and grab this one first. So now which bus is this? This is the... Distance travel line. Autism to West Main. It's counterclockwise. Let's follow this bus, see where it goes. Have a little look at the how many passengers it picks up, and then we'll time lapse it. And there you go, everybody. That was a very long bus trip. Let me look on here. Interesting. Oh, no lights. I don't know why they stopped. Very strange. Yeah, well, what you notice, following that along, there's so many buses all bunched together. It's causing a bit of a traffic jam. But I'm hoping that they'll space out later on, because you can see a lot of the stops are going to need that many buses. So hopefully within time they'll space themselves out. Look at all these people here. You can see how what a difference this all makes. The more people you got on buses, the less you got in pocket cars. So there you go. So look at them all coming together. It's kind of ridiculous. So what I'll do, I'll take a proper overview into that. But now I've got the lines set in place how I want them. We'll see what happens from then on. Maybe I could do a little bit more micromanaging later on, or maybe when I get into installing the proper new modern buses they put in there, maybe that'll ease up the amount of people waiting and the amount of buses we can use. But for now, I'm kind of happy with that. And yeah, like I said, and some of the roads are not designed for buses, so I removed one of the stops here to get rid of the clogging. And as you can see, all the buses have started started to space out, hopefully, so it's going to get a lot easier. And you're not going to have so many people waiting as you did before. So within time, that'll balance itself out. So it's all running fine, so I'm really happy with that. I can't ask for anything more. So there we go. I hope everybody kind of enjoyed that. Right, so I'm planning to call this the end of the episode. I was going to do maybe some detailing, but maybe I'll do that offline. Actually, I tell you what, if I can edit this video right down to about 30 odd minutes, or maybe I can fit in like a little piece of time lapse and detailing. If you want to stick around for that, you can, or you can use the I don't think there's going to be any timestamps provided. Maybe it's automatic, I don't know, but you can skip ahead to it where I do my conclusion. But yeah, what I'll try and, instead of doing it off camera, I'll throw it on here, just a quick time lapse of me just detailing all this here. There's not much to do really, just this little piece. At least then I'll be happy that I've got all this done. And that, yeah. So here we go. So I'll meet you at the end of this. Wish me luck. And there we go, everybody. That is my time lapse of me trying to fill all this in as best as I can. As you can see, I filled all these in with trees eventually. Where is it? Oh, here. Yeah, filled all these in with trees and all that. Lay down some of these kind of big redwood trees so you make it a little more special than it is normally. So that's what it kind of looks like from there. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, so I filled in all the gardens, all the scores and all that. Here. Put a bit more care and attention into the design there. Kind of looks like that. Imagine this is a kind of little marketplace, something like that. Come up with the same old kind of backyard designs. Got all these kind of hedges here to kind of divide the yards by. Expanded the score grounds here. Put in this kind of customary park here. I actually put some rocks in. Yeah, very unlike me, isn't it? So what do we do today? So today we eventually detailed all that. Waiting for these to appear, of course. We sorted out all our bus lines. So all our buses are running fine. The city's looking greener now. It's a lot better. The only other thing I did was all this. I filled all this in. Now this is just to increase your population, but I kind of like it like this actually. Kind of came up with this kind of weird design. So that's got to be detailed later on. So yeah, I mean it's not very imaginative really, to be honest. It's just trying to fit the needs until I can get those milestones. And as you noticed, we got this one, so we go 24,000. So there you go. That's pretty cool. So next episode we can look into building the harbor and the cargo harbor. So there you go. And we are on 25,997 right now. So we are still a ways from getting there. So I guess we can build the cargo harbor and all that, and then we'll definitely concentrate on getting as much population as we can. But as you can see, there's no demand for it. That's why it's not popping in over here. He says trying to find it. Just that's why it's not popping in over here. But it will eventually. So there you go. Yeah. So that's it really, I guess. So I apologize if there's nothing you really wanted to see. But in between all the magic, you gotta have like the mundane. But yeah, that's my city so far. Seems to be working okay, I guess. But there you go. So everybody, sincerely look after each other. Have a really nice day. And I will see y'all